It's not wrong. It's just bad practice. In the kitchen, sometimes I go into somebody's kitchen and, help them cook, and they've got dull knives and no way to sharpen it. So here I am cutting the tomato, and it's like sort of squishing the tomato with cutting it. Really difficult to work with. And I've seen it in lots of kitchens actually. It's like nobody wants to sharpen their knife. Also in business, I see people doing practices that are like, why are you doing that? Sure, you can do it that way, but it's harder, it's more time, more effort, and the effect isn't as good. And this goes right into marketing practices. Sure, you can talk about yourself all you want. You can talk all about yourself, but does the customer really want to hear about you, or do they want to hear about themselves? You can share part of your story, but that should always lead to the customer. Or doing bad email practices that just destroy your deliverability, like putting free or 50% off in the subject line. Google hates that. Google, by the way, is the dominant email service provider, and whatever rules they set kind of set the standard for everybody else. So when you put in 50% off or free or discounted, something like that in your subject line, you're lowering that deliverability just because you're putting it there. Sure, you can do that. It's not wrong to do it. It's just a bad practice. And I see it a lot, and I kind of get frustrated with it. Sometimes I can call out to the person and be like, I can call out to, let's say, the marketing team or the marketing department and be like, do you realize this is bad practice? And sometimes they'll stop. But other times they'll be like, well, no, we have good marketing practices. This is just the way we do things. And I wonder why, it's like the sharp knife or the dull knife. No, we have the knife there. It's been sharp for a long time. It works. You do need to sharpen the knife. You can't just use the knife forever. You have to sharpen it up. Same with email practices. You have to look at what the new email practices are that are happening and keep up to date with them, because what worked 10 years ago is not working today. There's new standards, there's new deliverability requirements that are necessary. So we have to keep sharpening the knife, both in the technical terms and in the way we deliver our copy. What are the new trends and things that are happening? That's one thing, but we always want to think about the basic things of what's happening, and that's serving our customers as well as we can, talking in their language, understanding them. That's like sharpening the knife. We're always, it's going to get dull after a while, so we continue to practice, and that's sometimes called CPD, continual professional development. But I do wonder if people are doing this. So I guess what I'm asking is, are you crippling yourself? Are you just doing what's not wrong, but it's kind of bad? It's kind of, you know, it's like rolling a brick. It doesn't move forward. You could just put it on a dolly or in a wheelbarrow and roll it, but instead people are just pushing it and wondering why it's inert. So just, I don't know. Have you seen this? Have you seen examples where people are doing something that's not bad or it's not wrong? It's just, it's like the harder way. And then have you seen it in your own way? Because I know I've seen it in my ways, in what I've done, and I've been like, oh my god, why have I done this so stupidly? How could I not know to do it differently? And there are lots of examples of this. Probably the biggest one for myself was a long time, for years I was chasing the magic elixir, the silver bullet, the answer to everything, not realizing that this is just causing more and more trouble. Sometimes stick to the road, go forward, keep going, eventually you'll get there, is a better path than jumping from thing to thing because you've got that silver bullet. This is just one of those things. It's not wrong to do that, but it slows me down incredibly. That's just one example personally that I've had that's not related to cooking. And just tell me what yours are, where you've seen it in your life, where you've seen it in the businesses you've worked with, and what you've done to overcome that. That's what I got. I hope this helps. I'll be talking to you soon.